What's going on, everyone? It is your boy Heron 911, the mentally and physically broken one, and the guy who shit on us.
Hey, how we doing?
Traveling to
Fuck you.
Havana.
Anyway, now we get to see other teams shit on each other, and fuck, dude, I already forgot who they are. Is it SHREK or whatever?
I know a total of like out of this entire match, maybe 3 people.
Nice, cool. So, do we not have super? Oh no, Super T's in. This team's gonna be gross then.
Oh no.
Super T, good team. Without Super T, not so good team. But, you know, let's see if 2 DPS players can carry.
I've played against Super T once, and that one time was enough for me to know what the man is capable of.
Yeah, he's fucking gross.
Yeah, no, he's crazy.
Oh, and he's starting off on his signature Ash, too. That's dirty.
Ooh. Yeah, no, I think it was his Ash I played against. Either that or it was Widow. It was one of the two, but he's an incredible hit scan.
However, they are running Rein Zarya without a Lucio into a Bastion comp. And let me tell you, from dealing with that for a solid 10 minutes, that's not the play. It's not the play, friends.
Ooh.
Oh wow, they're literally just. Oh, I hate this meta. I hate this meta so much.
Have we seen a Junkrat yet today?
Yeah, saw it in game 1.
Oh, yeah, no, that might be why I wasn't there for game 1.
Yeah, Spades is a little out of position. He's getting it. He's good.
All right, I am not familiar with this setup. A Bastion just right there, not even on the card, just there.
Yeah, interesting. And then J-Rat's Allah Akbaring right on top of the Bastion, and that's not
no avail.
Nope. That's gonna be back to the drawing board.
Alright. Yeah, no. Honestly, they have the right idea with the Junkrat, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to pull it off with Senpai's Bastion.
Breaking bunker comps is a big tank core heavy situation, and
they could. They have the Symmetra. Symmetra is very good for double shields, but against that Bastion, it can be very hard to pull off.
Who's playing Symmetra? What?
Oh no, I was saying they could run.
Oh, they have window out already. Yep. You give up your main tank again, and Sugary Panic's still out in the open. You should just be hiding behind walls and taking pokes, not taking pokes. But they're able to get a res off. That's nuts. And oh yeah, nope. Now they've just got Bastion ult out. Frisbee's out for no reason in particular, and that's gonna be a cooldown they want back with that bot coming in. That's dangerous.
Especially with how well placed it is.
Wow, and yep, just like that, everyone is dead. Holy shit. They got that res off, that's nuts, actually. But it still looks like, yeah, it looks like Shields Up is winning.
They could still contest this.
Yeah, they'll absolutely go second contest. And now Tire's coming out.
Ooh.
And yeah, that's gonna stop pretty much any contest, I think. They're just kind of staggering now. You don't want to.
Yeah.
That's not good. You got to be screaming at your team to reset because they just gave up that second fight for free. That was silly.
Yeah, no, they are already switching it up on. Oh, I don't even see the team names. All right, they're switching it up on Overwatch. That's who.
Overwatch.
Yeah.
No.
It's not whatever they called it. It's Overwatch.
Yep. And looks like Lol Raffle is just getting pelted. He's and Senpai is close to Senpai's dead. Damn. And they waste Frisbee too. That's really not good. This is what looked like a one-sided match is now flipped the other direction. This is getting gross. Oh, Coalescence.
Honestly, at that point, that Coalescence just feels redundant.
I don't know. That's. Oh, and they kill the Tire too and get Bob in. That's huge. But they have Frisbee up, so that's good. Senpai coming in on Tracer. I don't know if I agree with that pick. That's interesting. And Honey Badger going down. That's yeah. They need to just start backing hard, not engaging again, and using both support at the same time. Oh no!
This is such a weird team fight.
This is just. This is
Like-
week 1 Baddy League, friends. And Spades is dead. Oh no, he's alive, barely. And he's dead. Oh, double tankle, double signal ult. Who's bigger? They have Frisbee, so that's good. And K4 coming over here.
I think finally this team fight's about to be decided. Yup.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, that honestly felt like a whole minute-long team fight where nothing was just happening and everyone was just kind of chucking ults and hoping for the best.
Yeah, they would chuck ults, back off, come back, and then chuck more ults while like fighting a 5v6 or a 4v5 or whatever.
And like no follow-up deaths would happen, so it would allow like whoever died to get back. So it was just kind of this long-lasting team fight, but it kind of went in the favor of shield up.
Senpai going down again, and that's a huge bob too. Looks like they don't have BAP anymore either. That's big. That's a big bob. I don't know why Flonky's tried to help it. They just need to die and reset. That was that just staggered deaths all around.
Super has already thrown in somewhere near, I think, like 4 bobs.
It's 3. 4. No, you're right. It's 4. It's 4.
And I know that Ash's ult is one of the harder ones to charge up. It takes a little longer. But
I don't know, man. You hit dynamites on those tanks. You're getting like 40 ult charge right there.
oh, that might be why it takes long for me. I'm a shit hit scan.
Fair enough. But yeah, he's already 30% of the way to his next bob too, dude. He's just fucking building ult like crazy.
Dude, oh my god. Alright.
Their Ryan is just taking so much free shield poke, and now he's fucked and he can't contest. He's gonna rebuild his shield because he was using it for no reason. That was Zarya's caught out.
The Ryan spent like the past 30 seconds taking just shield poke after shield poke. So right at the initiation of the team fight, he has no shields, and that's what Overwatch is like. That's what they have to go in with, and
I
they
don't know
can't
if you
do it.
saw it, but the Ryan tried to flank Shatter and he got stunned out of his Shatter. We're gonna see a team full cap Havana tonight. This is nuts. This is actually gross.
Dude, what the?
What the fuck?
Alright, it's pretty back and forth right now. Now that
Yeah.
SHREK's got the spawn advantage, but
Yeah.
it's still looking in favor of shield up. Unless Senpai's ult can do something about that, but I don't. Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, I don't know why you're still in. You're a goofy
Is this a
goober.
hold?
That's,
No.
oh, Mercy's getting caught out too. Mercy's
It's
dead.
a
Oh, man.
hold.
Yeah, it was a hold. I mean, like they were losing people, but I don't know. Once the respawns came out, I would have just started backing personally.
But look at the ult economy on the side of shield up right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big Q fight.
They've got the coalescence to work with, which is probably what they're going to initiate with.
I think he's safe. Oh, nope. You're right. They're just pressing Qs, dude. They don't give a fuck.
Ooh, that was a really good dragon from Spades, though. That basically shut down the entire purpose of the coalescence.
Actually, no, dude. They lose their main healer.
Ooh.
I
Can't
don't
do
know.
that.
They're backing without their Sigma, but they don't have it. I don't know. I guess spawn advantage is fair. Oh, and they don't have Lucio anymore. They have Moira now again.
Yeah,
so.
because the whole point of that coalescence is it's so hard to push against that it allows you to initiate team fights. It essentially allows you to call the shots at the beginning.
Oh,
but
Spade's
that
popping out a headshot, showing he doesn't just play tank. Damn.
Enemies detected.
Oh, and that's unlucky, Senpai. Oh, and that's more unlucky, Spades.
No DPS on the
And
side
here
of
comes the Sigma ult, too. That's a big one. Oh, that one's dead.
The cards are all on the
Big
table.
slam, too.
Yup, for
Just
shield up
shot
right
that.
now. There's no way they don't win this team fight.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Especially with the, look at that, they're just trickling in at this point. And they can't even touch.
Nah.
Complete.
Full cap on Havana. That's, with time, that's impressive.
Score.
Yeah, that's something you don't see every day.
To 3. Switching sides.
Not tonight, at least. I haven't seen it at all.
And, yeah, no, I think the last match, we didn't, neither team's even reached like the first point of Havana. So it's pretty rare to see it finish tonight. But we do now have SHREKs on the attack. so they could go for some redemption. Do we see Havana finish twice tonight?
Finish twice? I don't know, man.
Finish twice, yeah,
I
because that was a
don't
pretty good
know.
attack by Shields Up.
Yeah, Super T is pretty gross, and K4 is popping off too. Like their whole DPS lineup was just doing work. So
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
I didn't even notice when Super T switched at some point during that attack. I don't remember.
God damn it! They're running the you guys comp, and it's just gross, and I don't like it. I don't like this meta, dude. It's so fucking
I
boring.
love this meta. Dive is coming back.
Yeah.
Dive was literally what I practiced for when I first started playing Overwatch. Genji, Pharah, Tracer, those were all heroes in my pool in the wee beginning, and then Goats came along and just kind of ruined all of it.
Wait, this is full on bunker, bud. This is bunker v bunker. The sleeper matchups to end all sleeper matchups.
Are they doing the same Pharah tactic as last match? No.
No, I'm in a dirt team. Bastion, Pharah, Sigma, Orisa. Yeah. Oh, and Senpai's already down.
Yeah, no. SHREK is already sent packing on this one.
This is yup.
I don't know
Pharah's
how much
going alone though. That's pretty dangerous right there.
I don't know how much they're going to be able to get out of this Bastion, because at the beginning of that fight, there was no healing put into it, which basically just allowed K4 to put in the shots to kill Senpai.
Yeah. They're backing up because they're losing this. Oh, killed the Frisbee already, and two main tanks. That's big. That's huge.
That's a lost fight for.
Yeah.
You can't.
The Pharah's almost dead though. That's nice.
The whole
he was playing up there really dangerous without the Mercy and the double hit scan.
The whole foundation of the bunker comp is the Orisa, and once you lose the Orisa, it's basically game over.
Yeah. It depends on what picks they get, or you get, but yeah, I agree. Oh wow, and he's taking this flank Pharah again, but they kill Super T just like that. Oh, and they stun the barrage too.
Whoa!
Wow. Yeah.
Senpai putting in work.
He's a Bastion. He's a point-click adventure. But
that
like a smart team, the two last remaining people are backing up and living. That's how you do it. But Sugary Panic is going up ahead. I don't know about that. Spades is really up ahead, especially if his tanks. I don't know. He's fine, man. Oh, that's a big window. That's a big dangerous window too. They kill the Frisbee, which is huge. Ooh, Rock barely misses, and they're just playing the card.
But SHREK is going to move it to one fight territory.
Double Bastion! Oh, let's go, dude!
Dude, when did they start playing World of Tanks?
For real. Honey Badger coming in chooses the suck, but they see so they also lose Bastion. And that's
they're all low on the side of there it is.
Yup. But Bastion's still alive, you never know what's gonna happen. Bastion and Honda, okay. One little lonely Japanese boy dies.
I was gonna say if Shields Up managed to hold that one, I would have laughed.
It was a close one. It was really tough to call.
Yeah, they got down to 3v3 even after like half of. I can't even keep track of the teams right now, but
no, you're good. Spades, however, keeps going on these like really out long flanks. I don't know, man. They're off the Bastion though, and they're opting for an Ash comp instead, which seems to work.
K4 was in a really weird position on the Hanzo if you caught that.
Yeah.
And it basically allowed Honey Badger to just capitalize him entirely, or capitalize on him.
Spades is coming up though. He's they're popping.
Pretty fair size from Honey Badger there, which is going to look. I think the whole point.
Honey Badger gets caught out though. That's not good, and they can get a res off their map and actually win this, I think. No, I guess they don't have res up. That's unlucky. but they're still opting to fight this. Oh, that's a big ult. That's a huge ult.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. But they get Sugary Panic and they get the Frisbee out. That's unlucky, dude. I think we may see a double cap on Havana just like this, dude. Holy shit.
I'm liking it.
Yeah. They have... Ash has Bob. Oh! Ash goes down, but Bob's here to pop off, and Bob's dead. Rip.
Ooh. I want to take a moment to merit SHREKs on what they just pulled off. They were coming into this team fight at being the victims of a massive graviton flux, and they were horribly displaced. But in the matter of like a second, they managed to rebuild and get themselves set back up to put themselves in an advantageous position.
Yeah, Bark had a pretty huge Frisbee there. It was dope. Now it looks like the resetting for the final fight. You're trying to win a shield break war against the Bastion. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, if they're going bunker v bunker, SHREKs is gonna get a lot of space on this.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's a big dragon. It gets out Frisbee really early.
That might be their goal at this point, to just get the Frisbee out.
Oh, that's a big flank. Spades coming in big.
Getting super out of the fight.
And he just combat rolls in the middle of tanks and doesn't get killed. That's awesome. Oh, and now they have window with the Bastion too, and they lose their Risa. That's not good. K4's getting caught out too, it looks like. He's probably gonna die.
Oh yeah, this is looking to be one fight territory.
Yeah, absolutely. Ult economy is really shit though. They're gonna have a really tough time holding this. And Spades is just on this flank again. Flashbang right click doesn't connect, but like, oh, and K4 gets caught out again.
They're gonna have bongos to work with, and they better pray that that's all they need, because
that's a sound you don't want to hear.
Yeah, no, especially when you have no ult on standby, that is not a sound you want to hear.
Absolutely not. Oh, but they pull out Senpai, but they res him. But the Mercy goes down.
Ooh.
But the Moira's down. That's a huge dragon. Who's left? It's a 2v2. It's a 1v3 actually. K4 holding on for dear fucking life. Scarlet popping the Valve last ditch effort.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
Such a
this res off?
Oh,
she flew away from it. But respawn advantage is too great. That's why Havana is so hard to cap third point. You can wipe and keep everyone.
That was an incredible hold from Shields Up.
Yeah, that was a nail biter.
That one was from the brink without a doubt.
Oh, but Mercy. Oh no. And Far's coming out into Senpai's Widow. That's no bueno.
You come back from basically coming from the brink, and then you lose your tank.
You're running far end a double hit scan. You're deleted. Yeah, Far's already like 1 HP, but Mercy's back. They get the Frisbee out, which is huge. And oh, another team fight win. This is getting the last fight territory. They need to die really quick and reset, otherwise they're fucked. These are some late kills too. Like, yeah, smart call from Spades to suicide. Yeah.
Yep, they just pulled out the I just watched half of SHREKs just completely revamp themselves. And the part that's gonna suck is they're going into this fight and they've essentially just reset their ult economy. So they better hope that whatever they just switched to is exactly what they needed.
I don't know. Reaper and Far are almost up on their DPS ults. It doesn't look like any team aside, well, fuck, the SHREK team. Name I still can't remember. They're gonna have Sigma ult coming online. That's a huge Reaper ult though. I guess it just takes
out of the way before the team fight even starts.
Oh, Honey Badger goes down with the grab flux. And so did, yeah, this is lost.
This is a lost fight.
Yep. Nailing the coffin. That was close though. That was a good
That was an incredible hold from Shields Up right there. I think they owe that one to, who is it? Spades? No, not Spades.
Yeah, but player of the game's going to Senpai. What did you do? A point and click adventure.
Point click adventure.
Yep,
yep, the window. There it is.
Everything. He doesn't give a fuck about your shields or your shifts. He just kills your whole family. Senpai's in your house with a Bastion. Suck it.
Dude, you combine Bastion with that wall, and you get an unstoppable force.
That's a lot of damage.
Epic.
Dude, yeah, where's Phil
Job
Swift?
well done.
But yeah, no. Who is playing the Hanzo on the defense? Because I think that hold goes to whoever that was. They basically took out the Orisa, and it was such a big stagger to kill that Orisa when it was a 2v2.
Nah, it was a 2v3 because their BAP had just come back. But Scarlet was actually really big, and being able to pop Valk and stay alive long enough for a team to respawn, it was like a matter of a couple seconds, but it was, I don't know. K4 popped off and killed that Orisa. I agree with you there. But I think Scarlet deserves some props too for that.
Yeah. Oh, we're first map, and it's already pretty intense.
Yeah, it's getting sweaty up in here. Hollywood, I think we're gonna see more bunker comps, and I'm gonna go take a nap. So I'll be back game 3 for when we play something fun like Koth.
Yeah, I'll tell you when something big happens.
Huh, what was that? Falling asleep already.
Oh, yep, same. All right, I'm starving.
Yep, looks like we got the ready up, so we're going right into this map.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Dude, I'm so happy that my fridge is right next to my chair.
Initiating
Come on.
match.
Come on. I've got a solid, 30 seconds before anything starts happening. Just chuck it back in the fridge. Come on.
Yeah.
That's tomorrow's problem.
I'm guessing we're probably gonna see more bunker comp this match. But
Oh yeah,
knows?
Hollywood's huge for bunker. I remember
first
last
point
season.
for sure. Yeah.
Ready
But if
for
either
battle.
team has a ball player, they're just gonna run through it. Oh, they're running a Sim Reaper TP strat. Interesting.
No bunker.
Yeah. They're running it on defense. Even more interesting. Senpai
Attackers
is known as like a
incoming
Mei
in 30
player,
seconds.
hardcore.
Order will
Like,
be
he
restored.
loves Mei more than any other character, I think. And for him to be on Sim, I don't know, man.
Sim is a powerhouse in this meta. Double shields.
Yeah.
Like-
Instant 3 charge beam, 180 damage, whatever it is. Just shitting on people.
5.
Yeah, no, you become a DPS machine when you're sim against double shields.
Attackers incoming.
Yeah.
And I think that's what SHREK is trying to use right now.
Although the mortar is frontlining, that's the
When in doubt, cheese it out.
Yeah, I suppose.
From afar.
K4 taking a long con right here.
Yeah. He's up on high ground. He's just looking for a target to jump on. Just doing some poke damage because literally no one can contest him. Smile.
think what-
Oh, and the Rhine goes down. That's...
To none other than Super T.
Yeah, that's a lot of headshots.
From light.
Now, yeah, and Senpai gets caught out too. That's... Oh no, dude. This whole plan is falling apart. They just looked at the Tracer and the fucking Rhine got deleted. That's
I think-
bubbles from the Zarya.
I think what SHREK's long con plan right now is, I think they're trying to get K4 to get that pulse bomb ready. Or no, who was it? Yeah, I think they're just trying to. Or no, didn't SHREK have a Tracer and they just switched off?
No, I don't think they did.
Oh,
Objective A captured.
I think K4 was the only Tracer. I think it was Reaper Sim.
I can't even remember who's on it. Oh, it is. Okay, it is.
Much
It
better.
is shields up on attack. All right.
Yeah. And Super coming up quick with that dragon. They also have Shatter online too, where Lol Rufflepie is still low on it.
Yeah,
so
that
he
was
may
about.
not even try to block it, dude.
That was one fight, and look at the ult of economy on the sides of shields up already.
Yeah, and Spades is almost getting caught out too by the Tracer. He's half. Senpai's low too. They're sniffing out this jump grab.
Honestly, they.
Oh, that's a huge slam.
Ooh, that was dirty.
A little bit of too many ults. Oh, they actually lose 3. That was a huge beat. I changed my mind. That was Pog. Nice. But they also pop both support ults, so maybe want
Two
that,
support ults to get rid of, I think, around almost 5 of the enemy team's ults. I think that's a pretty fair trade.
They use Shattered Dragons and Pulse Bomb. So, eh?
Yeah, it essentially set their ult economies equal.
Oh, Farah already got caught out. That's no bueno. But getting rezzed up, that's good. Running Farah into Senpai's 3 is never. Oh, that's a fat grab though, dude.
Ooh.
Wowies. But didn't seem like
SHREK
he died. It seemed like the enemy
SHREK
team
gets the
lost people
grab.
to their own grab. Damn.
SHREK gets the grab, but Shields Up gets the kills.
Whoa,
That is not
dude.
every day.
Yeah. Oh, and Senpai is getting late staggered. They all just need to retreat hella quick.
Yeah, no,
Ryan's
they
back
gotta
up.
they gotta get out of there.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why you have 3 people up here, 4 people now, I guess, just to hold shields. You're not gonna do anything against the Farah. You're giving her free shots, and then the Lucio's trying to 1v1 the Farah, but it's
Ooh.
oh no.
All right, the dragon to create space. It's probably really smart
Oh,
though.
the Farah kills the tire and the Junkrat. Why would you
Oh.
fire them so high up? And wow, this Farah.
That could have
dude.
that could have changed it for him, but
Yeah,
K4 is showing up today.
yeah, he is. Super T still over here fragging, killing Senpai again. K4 almost has barrage too. That's a lot of damage.
You know, K4's already got another barrage ready.
Has reached the checkpoint.
I think this is his first barrage actually.
Oh, this is his first one?
Yeah, but he literally just made the Pharah swap one fight ago.
That's
Oh,
impressive.
getting a late pick on the Lucio, he has a free barrage now.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And
and
there
he's
it
gonna
is.
use it too, but that's suicidal. Yup.
Ooh.
I watched that enthusiasm. He's like, I picked the Lucio. I'm gonna go in. Doesn't tell anyone about it. And he just barrages the shield and dies. That's unlucky.
Too many times have I personally had that moment.
Same. However, Lucio's already back. Farah's in here, throwing in some good damage.
I don't know how much they're willing to keep K4 on the Farah for this because you're in such a narrow space where
Oh, that's not good. They just gave up both their tanks. And you shatter. Oh, and their mercy. You just want to die. 'Cause you're,
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know
why
who's calling
Farah's
the
trying to
shots
stay
on the
alive
side
for
that
so
shields
long.
up.
You're
But-
just dead, bud. Why? Just die. You're just staggered. You're live. What? That's
Yeah,
20 more seconds.
you
just
guys
wasted.
gotta recall. You guys gotta call the retreat.
Oh, jeez, Rick. And then they give up their run. Like, why don't like a reset? Spaghetti. Just stay in spawn. Stay in spawn. But, oh well. Now they're gonna get an actual reset. K4 is playing Doomfist. That's a pick I haven't seen him on yet. Interesting.
Let's get patched up.
He's looking from the top ropes. Can he get anything? Probably not.
He's probably gonna.
He's
probably
gonna
make.
punch in 1v6. Oh, he gets the Zarya though. It's huge. Actually, hard. He's coming back into
Pogger.
That dude's a gamer. He just killed their tank line. That's why you don't run Ryan Zarya into Doomfist.
The DPS line of Shields Up today. They're putting in the work.
Yeah, they're showing your DPS can carry the rest of the 4 people. It's actually nuts. Oh, but that's a big grab. But they kill Senpai. That's huge. And that's Super T got that fucking high noon so fast. Jesus. Here comes a tire, but will it get anything? Nope.
Not even.
He's
Oh
there
my
to shoot
god.
it, dude. And then K4 is just over here killing everything in the back. Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Nuts.
I think because Honey Badger is landing incredible grabs. Like in that last one, got both their tanks. But I think the problem is that nobody's capitalizing on the grabs. So while Honey Badger's getting all these amazing grabs, they're not getting any kills, and instead it's allowing Shields Up to essentially get the kills from the grab that they're landing.
Yeah. Well, basically, you don't want to commit a support ult for your own grab, right? So they're not doing that. But at the same time, for whatever reason, Spades is always off on some weird flank trying to get past shields instead of shooting them, which is what Junkrat's made for. And he's never there to like follow through with the damage. You know, he hasn't comboed a single tire with grab, which I don't know, it's kind of hard to do anyway. But he hasn't shot at a single grab either, and I think that's why they're losing the fight, honestly. McCree can only do so much.
Ready for battle.
Well, SHREK's better hope that they don't make the same mistakes that they did on Havana.
Well, it looks like we have a double May fight, which is going to be interesting. I'm down to see this.
We can do it together.
A May and a hit scan, that is something I have not seen. I'm usually used to the May Reaper Mayblade.
Yeah, I don't know. Senpai's a really good Widow, so I may just be trying to flex and kill Super T.
It's gonna be Senpai's Widow versus Super T's Ash.
5,
Yeah, that's a toughie, you know, because Widow gets the one-shot headshot always, but Ash gets the one-shot damage boost headshot, and Super T's almost always pocketed, so he's almost always gonna one-shot you.
Yeah, I think we're looking to see an incredible 1v1 within this.
Senpai grapples, gets the shot, doesn't connect. Oh, I think he connected with the tank, maybe? Wow, that is a ballsy dive. That is a real ballsy dive. But they take out K4 immediately. That's huge. Winston's back. He's so deep. Yeah, he's dead.
Yup. I'm surprised he didn't die earlier.
Senpai over here in the 1v1. Meanwhile, DPS Lucio up there being DPS Lucio. Spades kind of just cucks Senpai a little bit with that wall. Oh, and Senpai gets flanked. Oh,
Did
no,
SHREK
dude.
just take this in the first fight?
Yeah, I think they do. Absolutely. Yep. Dude,
Alright.
that was a little bit of a feed from Winston, but that first dive made so much space. That was nuts.
I think they're running the Winston to try to combat Super T and their DPS line.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Super T got that nutty flank off though and killed Senpai. It was a little late, but
Which makes me question, why run 2 hit scans now if that monkey is gonna... He's just gonna bother you.
Stun him and kill him instantly. Like that, right there. That right there.
Oh,
You got
yup.
flashbanged and deleted. That's why you run Kree against Winston.
Activating the barrier.
Like back in the day, Diva would be able to eat that shit, but not anymore, dude. Diva's dead. For now.
And without the main tank, it's gonna be hard to even get in.
We have dueling coalescences, but Super T's over here with the Bob to just shit and take everyone out, but he gets frozen. Monkey's already back and not as deep as before, but he still gets deleted with the flashbang. That's a big grab flux though, but I don't... Oh, it takes out Zarya. That's good. Oh, and Ryan too. This is actually looking pretty good.
Honey Badger's over here doing work.
Yeah, but Super T flanks and kills the Moira, and now Honey Badger's the only one left. I was wrong.
Yep.
Flank Ash, dude, and Senpai's now on
And
Kree.
SHREK's lost their entire ult economy to that fight.
Yeah. It seems like
That-
Mei still hasn't built ult once, though. So maybe consider swapping that. I don't know.
You
Doesn't seem
lose the gravitic flux, you lose the coalescence. And at that point, they were both already pretty lost fights because you lost your main tank.
Yeah. Super T getting pretty dangerously low there, too. And the Lucio's here to take the 1v1, and they get it! They get it! But they also trade the Moira and the McCree. That's unfortunate. K4 and Super T are a gross duo. Spades kills K4, though.
It's still a pretty even fight, though.
Yeah, but they have both their supports. Yeah, their calls to backer right here. Oh, but that's a big hook on the Zarya. Are they gonna get it? They don't. That's unlucky, dude. Oh, and here comes the Bob. Yeah, that just stops it.
Yep. If the Bob doesn't end the team fight, I don't know what is. Oh, but they already get rid of him.
They didn't have to commit any ults for that, too. That was smart. That was a good play.
I'm honestly surprised, though, of how fast SHREK has built up their ult economy from where
Oh,
it
that's a
was.
fat slam from downtown. Salvo fucking coming in clutch. But that's a flank noon that doesn't actually kill anyone. Senpai's over here popping off. And now the nail's coming in. That's a few ults committed, but still value.
Senpai just put the team on his back for this one.
Yeah, there was a fat slam and a blizzard that helped, but yeah. Unfortunately, they only used 3 ults, I guess.
Payload has reached
Other team has grab and they don't have anything to deal with it though, so that's not good.
Yeah, essentially, the best you could have is really a complex strategy. Is you can try to counter the grab with the Deadeye because it's actually hard to pull off, but you can counter crowd control ults such as Shatter or Grab with a DPS ult. It's something I use as Reaper quite a bit, where I'll wait for the team to aggress after using Grab, and after they've all used up resources, then I just go in and Death Blossom and it wipes them.
But there's that Deadeye already. But they lose the Zarya, and they also give up their McCree. Bob gets frozen. That's no bueno. Bob's about dead. Yep. It's kind of a hard fight, but I think the defense holds right here unless someone pops off harder. Wow, both their whole teams now on that Reaper taking him out, and they're using Coalescence in a 5v6. Oh wait, no, Senpai's back. 66. That's a big flux.
Ooh.
They
do have two main supports though, so essentially with that Coalescence you could still, but they've already lost a good portion of their team, so it's gonna be one fight territory.
Oh, but that's a huge grab. But they built beat back up. Bark is building these beats like crazy. Nuts. Oh, and Senpai here coming to pop off the board. Yeah.
Senpai's
and a
going.
big fuck you slammed against nobody, but still does. Oh, it almost got the May.
Senpai goes on these ridiculous flanks with the McCree, but they're working.
If that Reinhardt stays alive, how? K4, mother, holy shit!
Oh
That's
my god!
That's play of the game, dude. Holy
that's augers
shit!
right there.
Yeah. Wow, they are
Again,
upset
this
on
is
that one.
Again, this is what we saw in Havana. SHREKs get so close to finishing the map, and then you just get these insane plays out of K4.
Yeah, that was nuts. He just took the team on his back there. That was good. That's a big ult now, though. And a Deadeye taking out Scarlet, but they lose K4.
K4 just able to go in the back and get these kills for free.
Yep. And now Bob's over here doing work, getting frozen again, but bubbled. Yeah, that's another hole for the defense, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, nope. It's back to the drawing board for SHREKs.
Unlucky.
60 seconds remaining.
If they got that staggered kill, that would have been huge. Bark is nuts on Lucio. Holy shit,
Yeah.
dude.
And K4's
What's up?
he was halfway to another Blossom already, and he switched to the Junkrat. That's an interesting pick.
Yeah.
Especially with how well he was doing with the Reaper.
I mean, you can only play so much Reaper before you want to blow your brains out, honestly. J-Rat may get a tire pretty fast, though, because he's already at 20, 30, 40%. Like, he's getting up there.
I think
That's a big beat, though.
it might be the Junkrat, so he can get the tire to clutch it out if it's needed.
Oh, that's a huge slam! That is a huge fucking slam, holy shit. But no follow-up, unlucky. Now it looks like the
SHREK's
opposite.
gonna finish it?
Yeah, they're gonna get it
SHREK's
with
gonna
time.
finish it.
They got
Alright.
time, that's huge.
Complete.
Can't let them win. Come
It's a
on,
minute to 2:38. They have to have a lot stronger defense they did have, but damn.
Yeah, it might not be much, but it's better than what they had. It's better than how they did.
Initiating match.
Alright, so we're gonna go into this round 3 with SHREKs on the attack. They've got a minute to crank it out, and these are usually where you see your overtime pushes.
Maybe. You never know. Like, anything can happen on these hybrid maps, but I don't know, man. I hate Hollywood, so I never think that I'm gonna get that big of a push.
Yeah. If SHREKs manages to cap this first point and get the cart moving, it's gonna be an OT push.
Oh yeah.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So it's kind of risky business right now for them.
Neither teams are opting for the May anymore. I guess the meta sucks a little bit too much this season.
Yeah, But then again, in that last Mei v Mei that we just saw, it was a little suboptimal, and both Meis weren't making that big of an impact.
Check this out.
So that
No.
might be why they're switching it out.
Yeah, I think Lol Raffle, whatever.
One.
He
Attackers
really helped that
incoming.
push a lot, and I think that's why they're
Defend
staying on the
objective
Winston.
A.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're gonna-
Senpai's staying off Widow though. He's going on Reaper. That's
It's gonna be a dangerous game that Lol Raffle is playing though. Against that McCree and the Hanzo.
wow. They're already in so deep, and they take out Bark immediately. That's not good. The Winston. Oh wow, Senpai's down too. That's
There.
that's a dead
It's
fight.
back.
They take out the main tank.
30 seconds remaining.
That's
Someone
not
on
bad.
SHREK
If they
better
can
call the
oh,
retreat.
shit. Damn. It's gonna be a pretty hard push. They're barely gonna be able to touch in time.
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't want to run the Winston into this. The ball, much better choice. Equally can dive just as much as the Winston, and not as susceptible to the dying as the Winston is.
Yeah, but
But he just gets melted immediately.
Ball is very mechanically skilled character. Oh, and they lose Senpai, and yeah, this is it. This is
The dragon on top, just for
Oh, rip, dude.
oh, that's gotta hurt.
Drawable, I guess. But, yeah, unlucky. There is a fine line with dive tanks between feeding and making space. And, Raffle, unfortunately, went a little too far those last couple fights.
I guess the Winston and Bald just didn't work as well the second time around.
Yeah, I think they just adapted to the dive and were ready for it.
Initiating.
But if you're face down, shields up, you're smiling ear to ear right now. The match, it's match map, and you've basically got it in the bag. You've got 2.5 minutes to get one tick on the first point.
Yeah, that's time to build all 6 ults easily. Like, you can literally have like 4 dry fights and then just press Q if you're fast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but they're opting for a bunker comp. This is a last-ditch effort, and it yep, that's the meta.
And the best part is, look what's being run on the side of shields up.
They fully anticipated it, and they're running a Sombra. I like that.
Yep, they're gonna play the Sombra long con. There's no way they don't.
Propaganda Las Luces is a very strong ult, let me tell you.
Yeah, if I had to guess, they're banking on that Sombra ult. That's what they're wanting. They're gonna have K4 do as much as he possibly can and just build an EMP. And that's what they're gonna go in on, and whatever ults they have at that time is what's probably gonna get thrown into that fight.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be kind of hard to build ults against bunker comp though.
They
They don't have any speed to get by either. And they're going main. That's dangerous.
Yeah, that's really weird, having Scarlet on the Mercy instead of the Lucio.
Yeah, I
It's gonna
think
be
she
really hard to get in against the bunker comp, but... Yep, and you see Spades over there with his Reaper on Sombra duty.
Yeah, and he's doing well at it. He already got Sombra out, but Sombra's 40% to an EMP. Spades is getting a little too tunneled though. He's getting away from his team, and I'm
He's
pretty sure
playing a
Super's
game.
about to shit on him.
Spades,
Oh, shit.
but it works out!
Yeah, it does. Now they're just kind of stuck.
Yeah, they've got the Moira, but... Ooh, but you got K4 here. Wow. I don't know who's on Sombra duty on the side of SHREK, but they're doing amazing right now.
It's kind of a whole team effort. It seems like, what is it? Panic is shooting down the stairs to prevent Sombra from coming up. He's shooting when he sees her, and so is Spades.
In
Pretty big play.
that whole team fight, K4 was able to build up 7% more of his ult.
It's getting close to crunch time though. He's going
to get this ult.
Oh, that's a pick you want to see though. That's a big preventer down. Their tanks can start pushing forward a little bit more.
But there's no way that doesn't get res. Unless it's...
It was Spades being out of position. There's no way you can res that.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. Sombra is just being a little bully. but Spades is already back.
Spades is making it miserable for K4 right now.
They have Dragon though, and they already used Frisbee. That's gonna be a win
2 minutes.
condition.
2 minutes, and K4 is just now coming in on his ult.
Yeah, they're playing it slow and smart, but they have all 5 ults. They have 5 ults.
They've got essentially this fight.
Yeah.
Especially with how well SHREK is doing, burning down the clock.
Oh, Senpai is getting in dangerous, but that's a big EMP. But it doesn't take out the. Oh wow, there we go.
This is such a scrappy fight right now. Everyone just pressed their big red buttons. It is World War III on this point right now.
Yeah, this is the offense winning it.
It's
Big
gonna be shields up.
Victory.
I'm predicting a K4 play of the game, and yep, this is a big old saver moment, dude. I love
It's gonna be it's gonna be the. This is the one.
Oh wow, just fuck you, get out of my face.
Save
and
the
then,
point.
Oh wow, yup. Oh,
What a
that's it.
Chad.
Just 0 fucks given. He literally uses his invincibility cooldown before going out because he just doesn't give a fuck. Hog, dude.
Dude, he knows how big his big dick energy was.
Bark with a 35 sound bit. Fucking nuts, dude.
35 barriers provided.
Yeah, seven beat drops. That's
That
nuts.
is-
That is a Reddit Lucio.
That is almost your entire team 6 times over.
Yeah.
But I will say, competitive match from SHREK's right now.
Oh yeah.
They might not take the dub, but they're still putting up a valiant effort.
Yeah. We've seen, however, like Koth maps, like teams are really good at running bunker, but Koth maps are really DPS and tank dependent. I don't know, man. Anything can happen on these maps. You can't play really campy games on them. So I'm very excited to see who can outfrag who.
Yeah, no, because I think the I don't know how the first game went, but I think that the Koth maps are definitely where the match kind of changes. If you saw from last match, Soccer Moms won, but got absolutely stomped on Busan.
Yeah. I mean, it just really depends on what the DPS can run. And unfortunately with SHREK's, it seems like their DPS lineup has a really good hit scan player, but the other one not so much. And then when you're relying really heavily on your DPS to kind of pop off there, I don't know, man. I think it's a 3-0 tonight, but anything can happen, honestly.
With how K4 and Super T have been doing for these past 2 matches.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking nuts. They're going in.
And they're both rookies, right?
Yeah. And then Bark, you know, I talked a little bit about Bark, but Bark's just over here fucking fragging. He is an awesome support. Holy shit, dude. He is doing work.
Yeah, no, he is becoming a force to be reckoned with on that Lucio.
Yeah. Or
But
BAP, dude. All of his frisbees on BAP were really good. Like, he had a lot of clutch behind the scenes moment. He was doing work.
There's a lot. There's like, if you can get, and those are the kind of supports I like. They're the ones that honestly feel like the people who are good with Zenyatta, Lucio, and BAP. It's basically like you have both a healer and a third DPS all in one.
Oh, yeah.
Now traveling to Busan.
I think Bark's going to stick, like, exclusively on Lucio for this bit, though. Because with Koth, you always want a Lucio.
Oh, yeah. And especially with Busan, where you got all this opportunity for boops.
Yeah. It's going to leave Spades probably running Reaper. Or I saw him run Hanzo earlier. He got a headshot. Maybe he's feeling Hanzo. I don't know.
Either that or maybe the McCree, because that'll stun out the Lucio. Overall, there's a lot that both teams could run.
I'm just here to talk shit on Salvo.
Ready for battle.
Ooh, he's not gonna run any of those. He's gonna run the... Ooh, or no, he is gonna run the Reaper.
Yeah, Senpai Senpai has a pretty okay tracer. Like, his aim is really good, but from what I've seen of him before, his kit management is always kind of not bad, not the best. Super T pulling out Widow though, and they
That's
have
no
nothing to
shocker.
contest that really.
It's Busan.
Round 1. Capture the objective.
Neither team opting for a ball though. I guess neither team really has a ball player.
I have found the enemy. Come and face me.
This is interesting. K4 is already on point, just scouting out shit. He's looking for the long flank, and he's getting in there.
I think what they're doing,
Senpai already goes down though.
I think they were hoping for either K4 or Super T to get the pick like that right there.
And they do. K4 just pop.
Yeah,
Damn.
it sets up the whole team fight for them. If either Super or K4 can get that first pick, which K4 got 2 of them. Even already after Sugary Panic takes out Honey Badger, which set up the entire team fight for them from the start. And I think that's what Shield Up is looking for right now. They just want that first early pick. And it's working out for them because K4 is showing up today. But we've already got ults on the side of Shield Up. Yeah, Blue with that Coalescence, that's going to be really vital, especially now. Because when that team fight initiates, you're gonna want your enemy to push, as Lee says. Yup, there it is.
Out of existence. Your attention. Area no longer exists.
Whoops. So, yeah, basically what I was saying is Super T almost got picked, but still goes in. It takes up the main tank. Bark was going to bully him, but yeah, no, still pretty one-sided fight.
Yeah,
Bill's
no.
up now too.
Beginning of the
And he
team-
takes out Spades. It's huge. He's
Yep.
nuts.
This is what they're going for. They just want to go sheer oppression method. That's why they're running the double sniper. They're banking on the picks right now before the team fights even start.
Yeah, Senpai gave up on the Widow 1v1, is now on McCree, and now they're running Winston.
And by the time a
Winston's
team fight
Zarya.
breaks out, Blue Zing has already got the Coalescence ready to go, so it already makes them hard to push against.
Yeah, I don't know if I like this Winston Zarya, because that just leaves your whole team open to a GM hitscan player who has fucking huge line of sight right now. Jeez.
But they're gonna go for.
That's a lot of damage though.
There we
Spades
go,
coming through.
Spades.
That's Pog. Oh wow, yep. That's
It
unlucky.
took them a while, but they got it.
Yeah. However, the other team now has a lot of ults online. Scarlet probably wants that Moth back, but
Both
you know?
their tank ultimates.
Yeah, I think this
But
is
if
the
you-
first time I haven't seen Bark build a beat in a very quick period of time.
But yeah, if you look on the side of SHREK's here, they're gonna have both their support ults and a Graviton to go into this fight with.
Yeah. It's gonna be one to watch for sure. Oh, but Bark goes down. They don't have anything to counter Shatter or Grav Flux. That's not good. Oh
And
wow! That's not good, dude.
Mark
That's
better get back
really
here
not
fast.
good.
He is the last bastion of hope.
And they're done.
Yup.
He's clicking heads. They're pressing Qs.
Bark
This
on
is,
his lonesome.
He gets the beat off, but headshot. It's Super T. Man, he's just fucking. Yep.
That's what I was talking about. That entire team fight was all down to Super T getting those picks.
They didn't even need the shatter. That
And
was
they-
a cold, calculated fight. They just systematically picked people off. That was nuts.
0-1.
Yeah, no, when you can run the double snipers with people, with the two snipers that know what they're doing and really have the mechanical skill, you can make it work, because if you can get that first pick, you set yourself up for such a good team fight. And with a player like Super T, I have no doubt that they were going to run the Widow for that.
Absolutely.
With every death comes.
Now, however, Spades is looking to take the 1v1 with Super. Oh no, Super's gonna play Tracer.
3,
I think they're really just trying out team comps now. Like, they're just like, yeah, we won, fuck it.
Capture the objective.
I've never seen Super's Tracer, but
Oh yeah.
probably good, yeah.
I think this is the point where both teams are just trying out new comps, because you got Bark on the Brigida, K4 on the Sombra.
Huh. Just a whole lot of stuff. I think some swaps are gonna be coming out.
I think this is a chuck at everything at the wall kind of round, see what works and what.
Winston, wow, Winston just popped and killed Super.
Oh wow!
Fades. This is huh. Well,
It's just gonna be SHREK's wiping it.
yeah. I mean, they were really split that whole time, and they gave up their DPS, and yeah, now they're getting.
They're getting all these exit kills too.
Oh, the Tracer Widow. Oh, Tracer
Yep.
1v1. Senpai wins it. Hog. And now they're just staggering hard.
And K4, almost 40% of that ultimate. Super T running the McCree though.
They're looking for the Sombra really hard, but they don't see her. That's good.
What the
fuck, Bark? He just smacked Sombra out of invis with a whip shot. What the fuck, dude?
Oh,
He's actually nuts.
dude, what a Chad.
Oh, okay, dude. Who needs DPS when you have a support who's basically a DPS? Easy clap, dude. Oh, that's a big stick.
I knew the stick wasn't gonna kill the Orisa, but I knew it was killing someone.
Yeah. Senpai over here saying I'm a dumbass and I shouldn't talk shit about his Tracer. Super T gets res though, and now the fight's collapsing, and that's not good. They gave up both their DPS and their Bark. The other three are just kind of like take it.
Yeah, if you're SHREKs right now, you are trying your absolute dearest to get as much charge on this, as much progress on the point as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
And 7-day 1, not a bad stopping point.
And no ults committed for it either was the thing. I don't think, or did they use whole hog?
They might have
I don't
used the whole hog.
It's low on ult charge. We'll just say he used it. Fuck it.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, no, they didn't have to use a single ult to get to this point. And so now they have an amazing ult economy. And by the time the fight starts, it's going to be at like 30%.
But
So
the
if
other
they,
team only really needs to win one more fight.
maybe about 2 more. Because they gotta win the one to take it.
That
and
is
then
a
they
huge EMP.
Ooh.
Oh,
But
and a
Super
huge
T
EMP.
answers with that.
Yeah. That canceled Bongo. That just deleted their whole ult economy, except for Briggle. But still, damn. That was a huge EMP. You'll love to see that shit.
Ooh. Not if you're SHREK.
Super and Senpai having the heroes 1v1 over on the side.
If you're SHREKs, you hate to see it.
Yeah.
And they've still got Scarlet's Val.
Oh, and Senpai goes down again. This is getting tough.
Which, depending on how much point charge that, I think they're gonna save Val for last fight.
Spades is still going in though. He's just gonna get staggered. What the fuck? What a goober.
It's looking to be one fight territory.
Yeah, it's absolutely one fight.
Scarlet's gonna chuck it in preemptively. Ooh,
that was a big stick, but they gave up Senpai, and now they won't have time to get back to the point together, and this is game. Just a game of staggers, dude. They should have just, once they got that first pick, they should have just stopped. Moira deleted instantly.
They're just trickling in. Yep, there's Spades. Matt let Spades Hail Mary. Yep.
Big EMP. Killing Lucio. The Reaper.
Oh.
The Heroes Blossom couldn't get it in time. That's unlucky, dude.
That is
a good game nonetheless.
Yeah, no. I
I wonder
mean,
who gets play of the game though, you know?
they had for being against the solid lineup that is Shields up.
Yep,
all of
Super
these
T.
solid rookies.
Is it the high noon during the EMP?
It's the high noon during the EMP.
Yep.
Double kill.
But yeah, no, for being up against a solid roster like this, SHREK's put up a pretty good fight.
Yeah, I'd say so. Looks like face down shields up isn't a 6-tier team, you know? Who would have thought?
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see them going forward.
Epic. To be expected.
Salvo with the casual BM. Love to see it. But yeah, that's it for the night, right?
I believe so. Third match done.
Dope. Well, everyone out there watching, thank you for tuning in. We'll be on next week at Wednesday night, just in case some of you guys forgot. Wednesday night is when the Baddy League is.
It's not like
I'm
we
your
have
host,
a
Heron.
team named after it.
Absolutely. But GG's to everyone that played. And yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah, this is looking to be a great season, and I'm glad y'all sticking around to watch it.